Hey, and cheers from Ed over at Antique Toys as well as Marz Auctions. We have a killer find. This set of toys came to me in this, and we get to look below. Look at that. Mint carded Redlines coming to Marz Auctions in about a month and a half. So stay tuned to see more. Cheers from Ed. Beautiful, beautiful blue custom Mustang. And this particular toy comes to us from California. White interior. The hood variation with no holes. And gorgeous, gorgeous paint. For those of you that know Hot Wheels really well, you may be able to decode the bottom just a little bit more than we do. Next, we have an Ed Roth stickered Beatnik Bandit, as I recall, in a antifreeze that's just to die for. Interior is tan to white. I do not see modding on this guy, and I have such a deep respect for the paint jobs on these because they polished the diecast first, then they painted it to create a candy appearance. Wheel bearings and so forth are then built into the toy to go extra fast. Next is purple Python, and we're noting the rear window variation. Collectors appreciate that. Got a white interior. I do not see modding on it. And it's got the blower on the top, which I believe is the Hong Kong version. Python button. Great toy. Here's the card back, which talks about all the details. Okay, classic Thunderbird. And it was at Gem, if anybody remembers that. Gem is the department store. And our toy, unfortunately, but historically, it's a thing, shows modding. You can make out that the flake is decent, but there's something going on below the surface. And that's just die-cast that was polished for the different style. I believe the die-cast did not age the same. So when the candy coating is put on top of a modded toy, it displays kind of a swirl pattern. So this is a very, very original toy. It just gets knocked down a little bit in grade because of that spotting or modding. Our bottom just custom Cougar, and it is just rocking, beautiful. It's a green. I do not see modding on it. I see an incredibly contrasting interior of the tan. Redline wheels on the front, redline wheels on the back. Good looking hood scoop. Now some of you were interested in the bar. This is a non-painted front bar. Again, this is a Gem toy. Sold at Gem, 89 cents, but what? It was marked down to 59. Don't you wish you were there? And look at that, unpunched. Unpunched at the top. And if you're wondering, there is the variation on the rear lights. More of a thin, as I recall, set of Cougar lights. All right, so thank you for taking a look at these Redlines. Keep us in mind if you have similar toys. We treat them with deep respect. We usually plastic cover them. We usually use white gloves, but we want to bring top quality toys, mid-century toys like this to market. Thank you to our California consignor. And we greatly appreciate all new to market finds like this. It's so beautiful when you can see some of the early production of key toys, Kenner toys, Mattel, Redlines, as well as Barbies, early 50s Barbies, as well as cast iron of the 30s and 20s, as well as George Brown, Stevens, Francis Field Francis, almost any era. We have fun, so please like, please subscribe, please let us know any comments you have. Have a great day. Cheers from Ed over at Antique Toys, and go check out the details coming up on Marz Auctions. Cheers.